I fucked up the ending. Yeah, I was asking myself a question earlier. Like, as I'm getting ready to produce out of all times of the day, to ask myself such a stupid question. And I left my coffee in the microwave, and I just remembered that. Yeah, I was just thinking. I was just doing the overthinking thing, and it wasn't negative. It was just a question I wanted to pose to myself and determine how I felt about it, and see if I could like really pin where that thought comes from. And it's more about like more often it's about like my ego and my self-esteem than it is about like the actual artistry. It's like the logic brain. It's like, oh, but like if no one likes your music, then like are you successful? That was the question that I asked myself. And I thought it was very logical. I thought it was too logical to even put into like the context of art and music in itself. And I also kind of realized that maybe that was kind of hindering my full creative ability too. And I did notice that. I noticed it a couple of days ago while I was writing this one song. It's called Crutch, and I remember like just panicking because like the chorus section did not sound good, and the vocals were bad, and it was mixed very poorly, and I wasn't really enjoying the process. And I believe like that ideology of like I gotta make it something that everyone will like is also a part of like what's stopping me. But I got some good advice from my friends. I got some really good advice from Zara, and I ended up deleting the entire chorus section because I wanted to try something new and forget the idea that I was so attached to, because you have to be open and adverse or flexible to be able to let go of creative ideas, because there's an unlimited amount of them. There's no need to hold on to just one, especially if you have them just floating around you. That was an ugly chord. You heard that? That was terrible. I was trying to find where it could resolve to. Yeah, I don't know. All improv. I'm not really thinking about it. I'm trying to think about it more, but not really. I just kind of tried to recognize the melody. But anyways, back to the topic at hand. Yeah, I was really mad because I was like, damn, I don't think I'd be successful. I think that my thoughts are actually aligned with the more logic brain side of it. Like, no one likes my shit, if no one likes my shit, like people like my stuff, yeah, and it's good, but like why do I feel so attached to the idea that like no one likes it? That's so like it's kind of demeaning to myself and the people around me, honestly, who like my music, and I think that's just disingenuous to what I'm actually trying to accomplish, in terms of what I'm trying to create and build, and what I'm trying to give to people. So yeah, it was just like it was honestly a kind of scary question, because I always think about it, but I don't ever ask myself about it, also think about like the idea of moving on to other instruments and exploring them more than just guitar, because I don't want to be known as a guitarist, and I never really wanted to be known as just like a really good guitarist. I wanted that feeling for a while because of who I was idolizing, but stop idolizing and you start internalizing your own hopes and desires, and you start to see your entire vision. You start to see everything that you want to do and where you want to take it. So whatever. Yeah, I guess that's all I have to talk about. I'm gonna just record now, I guess. Peace.